Sunday, March 12th, 2023. Want to make a short video helping people understand how this Kabbalistic knowledge of Gematria is weaponized every single day to create low vibration energy with the headlines. And we'll look at two stories from the West Coast out here where I am that are circulating on this day. Up here in the Pacific Northwest, there's a story about a married couple being killed by a 38-year-old stalker. And in San Diego County, on this day with 38 date numerology, they're saying a boat capsized, killing at least 8 people in San Diego County. If you're new here, Gematria is the Kabbalistic practice of coding numbers into words. It's stated within Kabbalah's Book of Formation that God created the world with numbers, letters, and words. And again, if you look into Kabbalah, there's a light half and there's a dark half. The dark half is known as the Klippoth, and it's about sorcery and spell casting and having influence over others. Think about the media. It's here to have influence over us, and nonstop, the media is very negative and fear-oriented and death-oriented and buy this or else or conform to this or else. Give you a good 38 word, pandemic. Give you another good 38 word, Pentagon, located on the 38th parallel. Think about Anthony Fauci retiring at the end of the pandemic after 38 years in D.C. on the 38th parallel. Anthony Fauci was a Jesuit. Again, look into the 16th century, the Jesuits, the English language, the Gregorian calendar, how it's all synced up. Look at this movie poster, which released on a very special Jesuit day, did this film, Murder by Numbers, starring Sandra Bullock. But notice how the E's a 3 and the B's a 8. 3883. Murder by Numbers. And in Gematria, murder equals 38. Murder also equals 83. You get these values by running the alphabetic order in reverse, and also by running it in reverse numerology. Gematria is very simple. It's elementary. It's the alphabetic order forwards. It's the alphabetic order in reverse. It's both orders with numerology. The song Murder by Numbers, where killing's the sport of the elite, came out in 83. It's about how killing's as simple as ABC is 1, 2, 3. The star of the film for Murder by Numbers is Sandra Bullock, whose name equals 83. The film released on Ignatius of Loyola Day, the founder of the Jesuits, April 19th, a day of tragedy in history from Waco to Oklahoma City to the start of the Revolutionary War and beyond. In Canada, big mass murders on April 19th in 2020 that got gun rights taken away. But that film did release 38 weeks after Sandra Bullock's birthday, and she was in her 38th year of life. And again, in Gematria, killing, death, R.I.P., Gematria, English, Kabbalah, they're all 38. Notice, you run it the other way, murder does also have the 79, like the Agatha Christie novel, the ABC murders. If you go back up and look at that movie poster, you'll notice the orange numbers around the words are 7 and 9. And if you add every number on the poster, if you add it up, it adds to 56. And notice how the ABC murders, 56 forwards, 79 in reverse, just like Society of Jesus. Again, the Jesuits are doing this. They created this code. And remember who the Jesuits serve, the Catholic Church. And what does religion do to people? It says believe or else. The word with lie right in the middle. Believe or else. It's fear-based. Governments are fear-based. Media is fear-based. Use your mind. It's really not that hard to see who's doing all this. And by the way, just for picture-perfect, news by the numbers day after day, this 38-year-old killer in Seattle supposedly did his murder on March 10th, or 10/3 like 103. Guess what his name equals? 103. Indian name. For the record, Jesuits equals 103. On March 8th, Seattle local Sean Kemp, they had to shame him for supposedly participating in a drive-by shooting on 3/8 when his name equals 38. Again, all day, every day, news by the numbers, the Kabbalistic code weaponized. And it really isn't that hard to see through once you know that ABC is 1, 2, 3. Till next time, Truth Seeker.